So, Lyon County, Iowa. That's where we're at today. Um, what do I have to say about Lyon County, Iowa? Well, a lot. A lot. It's not good. It's not good. You know, it's like, I'm going to tell you, people they got transferred from Minnehaha County to Lyon County, Iowa. You get there, they tell you there's a bond, but then you can't find a bondsman. I've called two bondsmen now, and you should hear the list of stuff they want. They want pay stubs. They want someone with proof of income for a year, a job. Can't be on parole. They want $400 to write a $200 bond. They need $375 to be exact. This to me makes just no sense. I really, I can't make fun of it. Or I can't make, what's up according to Jennifer, TMC Music. TMC Music. I don't know how I feel about this, because after 7 hours into it, and I'm no closer to getting this person back, and like, there's important things going on, and I can't do anything. I feel powerless. I have people that are willing to throw money at the problem, hundreds and hundreds, but I can't take money. I don't feel comfortable taking money and putting people's credit on the line and name on the line, when the fact of it is Iowa doesn't play nice. Here's what their bondsman said to me. Their bondsman at Freedom, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go look. Hold on. Freedom something bondsman says, Freebird bail bondsman says he's in bed, or he's got kids in bed, text him, and he won't be able to write the bond until tomorrow afternoon. So doesn't that pretty much say they don't want to do business with you? They're not open to work late hours or after hours. This isn't no 24/7 bail bonds company. You string me along for 2 hours. I fall asleep. You take so long getting back to me. So long. I don't know what to do. I'm at that point where it's 9 o'clock at night. Even for myself, I slept. I had an hour. I can keep going. But if you're not going to let the person out, then you're not going to let the person out. I don't know what else to do for you. And I want nothing to do with the state of Iowa. You know? And it's just, you're Lyon County, Iowa, you're earning the hate. You have now landed yourself on FTP's channel for a very good reason. You don't want money. Instead, your people don't work. I don't know, they're probably out there with a combine in the fields or on the lake of Lake Okoboji. I don't understand why you can't bail a person out of jail. If I have the money, if I track down the co-signer, if everything's a go on my end, if I say, hey, this person's going to call you, you should be up for a phone call day or night. I mean, Kevin, he'd answer the phone day or night for me. And he did this time too. He called out there. I just don't understand the jurisdictional. If I post a bond here or there, or I need a bondman to go nationwide, I'm sorry, but that's what I need. If I get caught up in Florida, I want my bondsman right there on speed dial. I want my lawyer right there on speed dial. I don't care what state I'm in. Um, Something's got to change. Okay? When I say worldwide it has to change, it has to change. These boundaries that exist because they're made up by Christopher Columbus or whoever made them up or whoever superseded to whoever, or maybe I only went to the 6th grade. Excuse me that I don't know who or what or why they made little lines across the state and called them something important. But at what point do we, this division that divides us and takes away our kids, and this system that is so corrupt, I can't get over it. It's it hasn't changed. They're oath breakers. I've called 4 people today. I called the Iowa Department of Pardons and Parole. I called I called the jail. Jail's called me. I've called the county auditor. Look, any of them don't have a good. They don't have a good story to tell me, a good reason to say why they're doing what they're doing, why she's there, why they extradited her there, why anything. They can't even say she was. She said her probation ended 6 months ago. Like, and I said, what do I owe you? Like, what do we owe you? We've paid 750 on it, right? And she says, yeah, you've paid 750, but it says here you owe 3,000. Okay, I owe 3,000, but you don't have someone that's on probation in your county, hasn't lived there for a year and a half. But there's these 5 cases. So you're backdating? You're going back a year and a half? She was released off parole or probation. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I'm really starting to question my fucking sanity. This and yes, swearing does help. The last person that, why do you swear? I swear because I want to swear, and I will swear when I want to swear. And when I feel like swearing, I'll swear. And if you don't like it, then please don't watch my channel. But so now that we've addressed the swearing thing, when I swear, you shut up, sit down, and listen. And there's a reason I'm swearing. And if you want to be an oath breaker, then go on down the road because I don't really need your help. To be honest, the only reason I reach out to the YouTube community at all, or the 6 that's in this room, if you feel like calling Lyon County, Iowa, please don't. Please don't call Lyon County, Iowa. Don't call Rock Rapids, Iowa jail. Don't call the sheriff's department. Do not call anyone in Rock Rapids. Don't call the Lyon County. Nope, no big deal. There's no reason to. Look, you're just going to talk to somebody that's been out in the cornfields all day and doesn't know how to do their job. They don't. Idiots out wandering around is an understatement. Like, these people are clueless in Seattle. It's bad. It's bad, I'm telling you. Look, I can't do it with, going to work, coming home, got the money, still can't post the bail. I don't get it. I don't get it. I come up with your money, I can come up with as much as you need, but it's like I still can't achieve my goal. What other state is like that? What kind of state of mind are we in? I mean, is this the place the guy was from? This whatever his name was that got hurt at the school? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Iowa. And I don't know if it has anything to do with this guy, or everyone's become a fugitive overnight for no reason at all. Like, I would think I would know if someone was on probation or parole, right? I really would. So, and if she does nothing wrong in a day, and I've known her for a year and a half and married this person, I can't be just I just can't be clueless. I really can't. I I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, there's just as mad as when they took her. 2 days later, the update is everybody I've talked to, I just want to file a federal lawsuit immediately and have her released immediately. Writ of habeas corpus. Not a knowing and intelligent plea to begin with in Minnehaha County. If somebody's coming down off of alcohol or whatever, plus they take away all their medications and give them no inhaler, no medications, nothing for anxiety at the jail, take away every medication she's on. How is that? How's that successful? How is that being a good stewardess or being a human being? We don't live in America anymore, people. This is not okay. And you're right. The people that need to go, they need to go now. If you're holding up forward progress, it's got to stop. This, and again, I got 4 people or 6 people, 6 thumbs up. Look, you're going to do what you do, and you're going to go on with life. And for you 4 people, it may not matter to you, or you may not be from around here, or you may think that this doesn't apply to your life, but America is done. You know, and I'm not happy to say that. I'm not proud to say that. The American flag is great. I love it. I love 1 or 2 people that out of all these people, and actually I don't even love that. I love God. I don't subscribe to all this. This is too much. You're doing too much black and white, too much holding people accountable. 2, 3, 4 years later, double jeopardy. You're going over the statute of limitations damn near. I mean, don't get me wrong, statute of limitations probably 7 years, but look, if you're going to convict people after people already know what they've done, after they've already been on an ankle bracelet for a year, they've already done 6 months probation in the place where they're living and they choose to live, they hated your state so much they came back here because they don't like you. I don't know how else to say it, boys and girls. This is not going to end tomorrow. This doesn't end until you get your people free. It doesn't end until you're able to access quality bondsmen. It doesn't until you're done building infrastructure in America that is meaningful. This is not it. What you see is that's not what's going on here. It's the dismantling of America that's occurring with Donald Trump. I never wanted to say it before. This is the first time I've said it. The reason that I voted for him was so that he would dismantle. And that he has done effectively. Between him and all his little buddies, they have definitely, the top tier higher anarchy has reigned, and it will reign now. And so, yeah, it's going to get worse. It's going to hurt. But what we don't have to do is be mean to each other during it. We don't have to we don't have to be disrespectful towards each other. We don't have to hate each other. We shouldn't have to go out and take brass towards other people. We shouldn't have to defend what is rightly ours, our cars, or it makes no sense. It defies all logic. I guess I'm just really trying to find a silver lining or a playbook that works. Harley, come here. Come on, let's go back. Here. I'm having a hard time here with what they're calling no big deals and what they're wrecking at the state and local levels. This doesn't have anything to do with federal. Federal doesn't do this a lot. And when Kash Patel gets scrutinized for giving inaccurate information, there's an issue with that. Is he doing his job, or is he just saying he's doing his job and acting very pompous and arrogant? There's a lot of things. There's a lot of there. When you peel an onion, there's a lot of layers, and those layers, they mean something. But if you, as a person, are a good person, if you're a Christian person, if you care about America, if you care about people living and dying and the not the freedom, but if you care about holding people accountable for the wrongs that they do, you're a good guy, right? Because we want to be held accountable, and some people, we have very evil people in America, and those people need to be brought to justice, right? None of us want to walk out our door tomorrow and get assassinated. So we choose to conduct ourselves in a way, most of us, that is pretty respectful, you know? And we sit in our house and we go to work and we come home and we're little worker bees and we work to give all our money to the state and the city and the local governments. And those governments right now, some of them are horrible, deplorable conditions. You get into the jails and they just, by the time you come out the other end, you're looking like a whole nother person. You're either too skinny, malnourished, you're beaten, you're hit on the inside, there's so many variables to how you're being treated that by the time you get out, you're ready to go right back in because you know well, just leave me here. Well, you can see the degradation of mental health help and status. So the first thing that goes is it's like you're in a mental institution and they're taking everything away from you. This is supposed to be a state-run facility with medical providers, now everybody doesn't have a job anymore. They don't feel a purpose when they go to work. They just think, oh, these are just people. Basically, they're shaking them down. I'm going to tell you how they stored her ring, and I'm going to show you the ring that gold right now with the diamond in it. I'm going to show it to you right now. And I'm going to tell you, they stapled this thing to her property, in her property. And this was at Minnehaha County Jail. This is what they did. Okay? That's the ring. Okay? Little Black Hills gold, little bitty ring. But the honest truth is this. Why? Why would you take someone's ring and staple it in a little bag with a when you have a shrink wrap bag available, but you chose to stick keys, or you chose to stick not clothes but cigarettes, a lighter, and what? Why? I lost two cell phones, $1,200 cell phones, to the Minnehaha County Jail. Not one, two. I bailed out for $3,500 and on top of it lost two cell phones and one Carhartt jacket. The only thing I could tell her is, you gotta release your property. I gotta come get it right away. Because if they know that there's a gold ring just stapled to a package, what do you suppose they're gonna do? They're gonna take it like they took my two phones. They're gonna take it like my last wedding ring. These people are Nazis. They did not descend from us. They are not one of us. They do not belong the rights of me. Okay? They do this behind a closed locked door, and they steal your property. They hurt you and they do very bad things to you. They strip you down, put you on suicide watch, and they leave you there in a cell. They give you no medications, they give you no help, and they don't come. You're lucky if they come check on you once every 5, 6 hours. It doesn't matter what medical event you're going through. America does not care about mental health. The only way you're getting help is through a song, through church. The only way you're going to get any closer as to the trauma that has happened to you. And I'm here to say, I am sorry they did this to you. I am sorry for every one of you that has been victimized by the system in any way, shape, or form. I'm here to tell you that I'm on your side, that my heart hurts. I it's like I can grieve a loss. I can feel your pain. I can feel not only yours, but I can feel George Floyd's. I can feel the people that take to the internet for their voice and they try to get back. They're trying to the homeless, they all ended up homeless because I can't make it out here. I can honestly say that right now. I can honestly say that I'm ready to go back because I can't do this alone. I can't do this with no fucking money and no support. It's not possible. The only thing left is to go get victimized some more and go apparently victimize or be victimized. It's hand in hand. One goes with the other. You don't get one without the other. So if you're going to assault me, I'm going to assault you. You're going to throw blows at me. The first time I was in there, that's a caveat. I was just trying to get out. So no write-ups, no trouble. Get beat up 3 times, let them beat you up, and just roll on. Whatever time they gave me, I said, my head hurts. It's been hit against the fucking railing, or not the railing, but the hard metal. It's been hit by fists. It's got blood pouring out of it. I got blood pouring out of my nose. I'm good. Just let me sit in this fucking cell and recuperate. I don't care how hot it is. I don't care how much water I have. I don't care that my toilet doesn't flush. I don't care. At the end of the day, I I love. I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm compassionate. And that's all I can do is be one with God. Every minute, every second, every hour. The only thing I'm grasping onto is what He tells me to do. How He guides me, how He shows me that there's good. There's good in everything, in all these things, in all these people. You just got to pick it out and go get it. You got to tell all the bad, no, you got to go. You got to get rid of. You got to slim down. And you got to say, you're not in my life no more. If you're bad, you're leaving my life and you're leaving it forever. Not just briefly. Nobody's going to come crawling back to an abuser. Nobody, if you yell at people and you boss them around and you think you own someone and you think that someone has to listen to you, you're not ruling. You're not ruling out of love, kindness, caring. You're ruling out of to be a dictator of someone, of something. It can be of kids, it can be of animals, it can be that you're just angry, so you're going to take it out. You're going to take it out on a person or a child or a kid. But I ask you, what do you really want in life? You want to love, you want to be loved, you want to feel loved. But what are you doing? You're coming on YouTube, you're getting mad, and you're getting angry on social media. And that's all anyone ever sees is the freakouts, the suicides online. You know, they built the Golden Gate Bridge and they built it for a damn good reason. It's so that all those fucking miserable people can go fucking walk across the Golden State fucking Bridge. Facts. There's a bridge wherever you go. Go find one. If you're not a fucking good person, you need to go visit the bridge because that's going to tell you how you act, what you say, and what you're in accordance with, and what you agree with, and what you feel. Your feelings don't fucking matter anymore. That you can go to whatever college campus you want and spill out your feelings and say whatever you want. Nobody cares anymore. At the end of the day, if you're not a good person and you offend people, then people will come after you time and time and time again. There will be no stopping. There will be no relentless. If you are not full of love, light, and laughter, and anyone getting in the way with that, not agreeing with that, anyone that doesn't agree with that statement, you got to go. It's that simple. This is no longer acceptable in America that you don't give them bond, that you don't release them, that you need a straight A student to get a convict out. It's not okay anymore. And I'm saying it's not okay. So what happens next? That's on you. What you decide to go do, and it's not going to be about you anymore. It's going to be about the people that rise up and take back what's theirs. And I'm telling you right now, it's not yours. I'll get it back. Right? That's how it is. There's no way. You can't go on like this. Um I don't know how else to say it. Um you mourn and you weep. You weep for many different reasons. You're sad and drugged down by the things that make our existent sick. You're mad by all the liquor stores. You're mad by all the bars. You're pissed off at all the casinos. You can't stand where you live. If that's where you're at, is that you can't function in life because someone has put a vice on every street corner and takes no accountability and just rakes in the money. If that's all it takes to be successful, we'd all just go own casinos. That's not it. What is life all about? There's a reason you all go home and tuck your kids in, isn't there? There's a reason you take care of your kids, isn't there? I mean, there's a reason that you want to have a relationship, right? With someone else, with another girl, I mean, come on. At some point get real with yourself. And even as a kid, you want to go out and act a fool on Monday night. That's all well and good, but it's not gonna you're gonna come back to the same as what I'm saying. It's if it is not a love, it's not worth doing. If you're taking a chance at something and it's violent, you're probably not gonna win. These people are gonna judge me regardless of what I do and regardless of what I say, and what I say, you got to say things for the betterment of your society, and things have to get done. And who they get done by is not your typical people. Who step up and take action are those lone people sitting at home listening to people like you and me. They're listening to the ones with love in their heart, and then they're going out and they have to get it done because they know they're soldiers at the end of the day. They're part of God's army. These people aren't bad. These people aren't monsters that go do these kinds of things. No matter where they take place at, it was meant to happen. So if I believed you were a good person, but if you're an older gentleman and you're debating with people on college campuses and those people are don't like what you're saying and they don't want you there, and even if one person doesn't want you there, then maybe it's just time that you don't push your beliefs on other people, because it's not debating when you're fighting. If it was a debate, then it would never get violent. The fact that it got violent is that it's a fight. No matter what, no matter, it causes violence, you know? And this isn't silence we're talking about here. You know, yeah, it could be the Cold War, but, and we could show them all the Cold War if we quit shopping at their stores. If, out of respect for the fallen, we don't assimilate with people that don't believe in the military, or we don't assimilate with people that aren't proud Americans, or, you know. But you got to remember, if all you do is get rid of what you think is bad, so what you think is bad is actually what I consider good. The people that are actually getting rid of the bad, they're cleaning, and they're cleaning the house. And you got to clean weeds out of the garden. But anyways, I'm going to stop on my rant. That's my 30 minutes. I got to go to bed and tomorrow get up and figure out what I'm going to do. But right now, the outlook is grim at best, and sometimes it's going to be what it'll be. Que sera, sera. If there's no point to it, I'm just going to go ride the wave. And wherever it takes me, that's where I'm going to go. And whoever don't like it, whoever disagrees, whoever can't handle it, I don't know, but you're not getting no Pilsen County. You ain't getting bail. And by the time you get there, you ain't never getting back out, and you're never getting off paper. And anybody that tells you any different, they're full of shit. So I'm going to leave you with that. Hey, that is my opinion. That is the facts. And if you don't like the facts, you know what you can do. It just doesn't matter to me at this point, because either way, I'm going to the same place. Whether you get brought with, I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, there you ain't going no different direction than I'm going. So we all going. Enjoy. Hey, the dog's pissed.